Hey y'all, and thank you for tuning in to Divine Feminine Tarot Tea. If you like what you see, please go ahead, like, share, subscribe, okay? Hit the bell. If you want to be here every single time, then me and the T team are here getting it in with these good old tarot messages, okay? If you are looking for a personal reading, please go ahead and hit me up at dftarottea@gmail.com. Okay, all readings are $44.44, and please expect them within a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Any additional information you would like about these readings are in the bio section underneath this video. Okay, y'all, we're finna go ahead and get into it. Somebody out there is exiting a flat out abusive relationship, okay? This is the vibe that I am getting. Somebody out there has decided to exit a relationship. That relationship was flat out abusive. Somebody was just uncomfortable with the treatment that they were receiving from a particular masculine, and they would label that treatment as abusive. And they have gotten the hell away from this masculine, okay? This masculine may be shocked. It may be to their dismay, okay? As is often the case with abusers. Just so we can find out really quickly a little bit more about this masculine. Who is this idiot? Okay, who is this? What is his problem? Okay. Temperance, the Ace of Wands, the Tower. This is someone who may have presented themselves as relatively even-tempered, but once the sexual arousement stage of this came into play, you found out this person had an anger management problem. And again, we see this infidelity. This person was running around, King of Wands energy. This person was into a little bit of everything. They were running around doing this, doing that. Very disrespectful energy, somebody that could not control themselves. And then when they got busted, they want to go back to being a King of Cups. So this is somebody that was very manipulative, present one face, turn out to be another. And as soon as any testosterone gets involved in it, you're dealing with somebody that could either become violent, or it may just be rage, hollering, screaming, being disrespectful. Then they want to come back around and act like, oh, I'm not that person. I'm cool. What do you want? I'll get you a gift. I'll take you out tonight. You're my queen. You're my princess. All of this so that they can get over on you, so that they can feel like they can win. They can reward you with something, only to betray you again later. So this person was caught in some type of sexually narcissistic pattern of disrespect, okay? And they were never going to stop. This person may have been somebody from your past. You gave them another chance, 6 of Cups energy, and they're telling you, I've changed. I'm not that person anymore. They may have blamed it on something in the past. Oh, that was just because of this, or that's just because I was younger, or that's just because I was coming out of a bad divorce, or that's just because my baby mama had left me scorned, or whatever the case may be. It wasn't. It was because that's just who they are, okay? And as soon as things start to take off in the relationship, church bells ring, okay? That judgment card is coming through the building, okay? As soon as things start to take off in the relationship, that person gonna start showing their ass again, honey, acting a fool, okay? That's who they are, and that's who they're going to be. And this is just something that you may have had to see, okay? You may have had to go ahead and see that this person just ain't shit, okay? And it wasn't going to be no change in that. This is who they are. This is who they're going to be in the long run, in the long haul. And you made the decision to get on out the way, okay? 2 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. When we split the deck, you saw that this relationship was just going to be a burden. And you was like, you know what? I'm not going to be sitting up here getting hollered at, or, sometimes people express rage via the silent treatment. He was like, I'm not doing that with you. Let me just go ahead and stop talking to you. So you got out the way. You moved on, and you're most likely doing better because of it. But before we start making, assumptions, let's go ahead and look into this And let Spirit tell us what's going on. So Spirit seeking clarity. What is the energy that is around this situation? Whatever is left of it at the current moment. Okay. This masculine's energy around this situation is actually still quite heavy, believe it or not. Even though this feminine has moved on, somehow this masculine's energy still weighs quite a bit. Okay. Wow. Okay. Around this relationship. So let's go ahead and read what fell. Okay, seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. This is where you started off, believe it or not. You started off believing in this. You started off thinking that something could become of this. You didn't come into this thinking that, oh, this is about to be bad. No, whatever the case was, whether this was a rebound or not, you did walk into it thinking that this is something that can become something more, okay? You really believe that this man may have been a victim of whatever past circumstances. Martyr energy. You really did believe that this man came into the situation, you know, yeah, he's right. You know, he was coming out of something negative that last time around. He probably does just need one more chance. Like, you really did believe that, okay? And this man, you know, kind of played on that. Like, this man knew that you had a good heart. He knew that he could tell you that, oh, I was just younger, or I was just divorced, or I was, you know, he knew that about you. He knew that all he had to do was play on the fact that you had a good nature. He knows that he can always get you with the fact that you want to see the best in people. He actually uses that to his advantage. How disgusting. Okay, he knows that you want to. He knows that you're divine. He knows that you want to see the God in people. He knows that God lives within you. And he just uses it to his advantage. Oh, if I just tell her there's some reason that I was being evil, there's some reason that I was being neglectful, she wants to believe that, so I'll just ride that. That's disgusting. But this is the type of masculine we're talking about here. Okay? He wanted to basically have you, delight in you, take part in you, without actually putting in the real work. That's the bottom line. Okay, he wanted to get the benefits of a relationship without actually putting in a relationship. Okay, this man sees now that you have purified yourself of it. So by that, obviously, you're probably not calling anymore. Not only are you not calling, there's something that's happened that lets him know you have completely removed your energy. Maybe he's blocked from everything. Maybe there's somewhere that you would usually frequent that you don't frequent anymore. Okay, this man knows that he usually sees you somewhere, that he depends on seeing you, maybe so he can shoot his shot again. You're not there. There's something that you would usually do that lets him know, in his mind anyway, maybe not in yours, that there's still a chance. Whatever that is, he's not seeing you there anymore. Okay, this man feels like, in general, we see the femme fatale energy in reverse, okay? This man feels like he could potentially count on you to maybe, or he wanted to think that you were going to try to beguile him back, maybe send him some sexy pictures or send him some money. This man thought that you were going to be desperate. Now, he's a bastard. This is not a good dude. This is an abusive guy. But he had told himself that whatever occurred, that you walked off, that you were somehow in the wrong. And if he just was angry enough with you, or mean enough, or held out long enough, ultimately you would come crawling back. You would call him back. You would reach out again. You would say, I want to get back in with you. So you would start sending him money or sending him nudes or something that would say, please, daddy, take me back. Okay, this is really what this is, a diseased and very arrogant and childish mind. He's so pompous. It's like this man thinks he's some kind of God. Okay. And he really believed that at some point you would literally start to disrobe. I'm dead ass, y'all, to get him back. Okay. He really believed that. He really believed that at some point it would come to this. Okay. That you would be damn near willing to give the breath in your body to get back to him. Okay. He believed this. He believed this is such a perfect card to pull here because it speaks to, thank you, Spirit, Samaritan. refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. This man felt like with every breath in your body, you still would go hard for him, even though you walked off. This man believes you have that type of heart condition, and he's trying to play off of your heart condition. This man believes that that is who you are. Yeah, you're mad, but you're the type of person that even when you're mad, you're still going to do this because that's how you are. He may even be the type of idiot that thinks that's how women are. Okay, even if a woman hates you, a woman doesn't want to be considered mean. So she's still going to go above and beyond for you in this way. Even if a woman walks off from you, she's still going to come back because a woman doesn't want to be seen as the type of person that would abandon her man. He's got some beliefs about women. That's really what I'm getting. Okay, he's sexist, and he's got some beliefs about women that are really fucked up. Okay. Goddess on the bottom of the deck. He believes that every woman wants to be seen as a goddess. And in his belief that every woman wants to be seen as a goddess, he believes that every woman will always do the right thing because women do the right thing because a woman wants to be seen as pure light. So he doesn't have to be good because a woman will make herself good. A woman will be obedient because a woman wants to be seen as obedient. A woman will do what's right because a woman cares to be seen doing what's right. A woman will come back because a woman doesn't want to be seen as the one who fucked it up. He really believes this, okay? So this man believes that if he can lay any kind of guilt trip on a woman, he can control her. If he can make it seem like the woman is the reason that things broke up, it doesn't matter if he was abusive. It is going to be on a woman's conscience that she didn't do what she needed to do to hold things together. He believes that. Okay, and as long as he believes that, he's going to be in shock that you're not fighting to hold it together. He's going to be in shock that you didn't do things to make it right. This may be somebody that came from a household where they had a mother that was a doormat, that was karmic, that was dysfunctional, that was lost, that had a mate that was going to go upside her head and she was going to apologize for it. You know, that had a mate that was going to spend 3 nights out in the street and she was going to make the best dinner possible to try to keep him from going back out in the street when he finally did come home. This is what he saw somewhere in his life. So he believes that a woman is going to do whatever she has to do to keep her man happy. A good woman. And you wouldn't want to be seen as not being a good woman, okay? Because his mother did not want to be seen as not being a good woman. I'm a good woman. I'm going to do whatever it takes to keep my man at home because that's what a goddess would do, okay? That's what a woman does. And you're a good woman. You're a good-natured woman, okay? You're not one of those mean, evil-spirited bitches, okay? You're not one of those sluts. So he knows that you're going to do what you have to do to pull this thing back together. Virgin in reverse, okay? Fear of an intimate union. This man believes that as long as he keeps you in a position where there's no real intimate union, you're going to chase that. You're going to do what you have to do to put that back into, put that together. Okay, we have to do this. I know, but I'm coming back because we're going to work to build this family. He really thinks he can depend on a woman to do that. He thinks that no good woman wants to be accused of being a bad woman. This is some weird shit this man has in his mind. Okay, Hermit in reverse. So this man has withdrawn from you. Hermit in reverse withdraws from society, okay, out of fear of negative judgment of others, refusing to help those in need, okay? This man has withdrawn from you and believes you will come back because you don't want to be seen as somebody who you wouldn't want to be seen by others as the type of woman that would not show up for him. He has abused you. There may be a silent treatment in here. Okay, he has withdrawn. He has done some bullshit. You called him out on it and he withdrew from you. And now you're supposed to chase him and fix things because you don't want to be seen as the type of woman that would do something like that. Okay? And he thinks this would be an effortless win on his part because any woman, the dumb bitches he deal with, but any woman in his mind is going to run back to him to try to, yes, I did call them dumb bitches, because I'm not even anybody out here making it this difficult for the divine feminine to win needs to be called just what they are. They are out here screwing it up for everybody. Let me get a little water, y'all. These dumb bitches is making my mouth dry. Okay? Because this is what they think. This is what he's thinking. Because his mama was whack. Is that the women are just sitting around, okay, waiting to come back and fix his messes. Because you don't want to be seen like the type of lady that just walked off out into the street. You wouldn't want to be seen like that. You wouldn't want to be seen like a, you know, a Sexy Red or a Ruby Rose or a Cardi B or a well, I can't say Cardi because she ran over there to fix that fuckery a few times too many. Shout out to Cardi B though. She a sweet girl. I ain't trying to put her down, but you know, she's trying to keep her family together, you know, bless her heart. But you wouldn't want to be seen as the dark feminine energy, right? You wouldn't want to be seen as, you know, being like men are, where you just be like, that's some bullshit, and just keep going. Okay, so he's depending on you to be broken and inverted, and not standing in any power. Okay, you will be back. Okay, this is what he thinks is going to happen. He's not expecting you to stand in any Lilith energy. He's not expecting you to stand in any power. He's not expecting you to have any skepticism. He's not expecting you to hold him accountable. He's not expecting you to exalt yourself in any way, shape, or form, okay? That would never cross his mind. It's also not crossing his mind that you may have other lovers, grab up another lover, or have had another lover even in the past that you would compare him to, that you would say, you know what? Tony was better than this whack ass dude. He's never considered that you would say, I had better than him. I remember back when I was with Danny. Danny was a good dude. I need to call Rock back. Rock was good. I should, if this is what's out here, I need to call back Nathan, because this is some bullshit. I can't. He would never even expect you to be thinking like that, because you're not the type of woman that would think like that. You're one of those good girls. You're one of those corny girls. You would never in a million years have any type of a game plan for yourself. You would never be calculating. You would never be maneuvering. You would never stick up for yourself. All he has to do is give you the end, and he's going to be able to control you based on your good conscience. Okay? Now, y'all saw, this is free to Kalo now. It's, you know, we're going to go and cover that up. But this is the Chariot, okay? So we're going to turn her face down because, you know, we're going to YouTube be tripping. But that is a Chariot card, okay? This man is never considering that you would stand boldly in your feminine energy and be like, baby, much like Frida is on them cards, exposed. You would never, he's never expecting you would be like, I'm out here, Amazon energy, I'm exposed, you can go to hell, I don't care who sees, I don't care who sees what, I don't care who look at me and be like, oh, she that type of woman? Baby, you and your friends can kiss my ass. It would never cross his mind that you would take that perspective to it and that you would just walk off and say, I don't care where the chips fall. I don't care what happened. I don't care who said what. I don't care what lie you tell about me. I don't care how you put me down. I don't care that you told your mama that I fed you some bad greens and my food wasn't good and I feel like she wanted to sleep with one of my friends. So what? So what? I don't care. I don't care. You trying to ruin my reputation to your weak ass homeboys. Every time I see them in the street, they cut their eyes at me. So what? I cut my eyes back. Who cares? I don't like your friends either. He would never consider that. He's not considering you to be this type of spirit. He's not considering you to be someone that has no issue with where he's coming from, that will wield your own sword, that wears your own crown, that will stand in your own justice, okay? He's not considering you to have any wilderness energy. He's not expecting you to be comfortable being in the wilderness. I'm saying he's expecting no Lilith energy, no dark feminine energy from you. He's not expecting that. He's not expecting you to be comfortable outside. You know what I'm saying? He's not expecting that, for you to be like, okay, well, it's over. Slam. I'll go outside. I'm straight with it. I'm cool with that. There's nothing you have in there that I want. He didn't see that coming. He thought that you're not going to be able to go outside. You don't have no thug in you. You understand? So you're coming back in here with me. All I got to do is sit here. Even though it's my fault you went out there, I'm the jerk. I'm difficult. No woman wants to be without a man. So I'm just going to sit here and wait for you to beg and plead via sex and money to get back in my good graces. This is the type of idiot this is, okay? But you went to a space of completion. You're like out of that relationship, flourishing, fine, looking good from what he can see on social media, or maybe he heard something, okay? You're doing fine. The world card, okay? You've like literally ascended as far as he can see. Like you're just standing up tall, strong in your own universe. And I'm gonna tell you, he dates karmics and broken women. Even his family is full of this type of energy. His sisters, aunties, mama. So he's never seen this. It's like he's confused. Where could you possibly be drawing energy from? Because this man is a narc. He's a karmic narc, a karmic sexual narc. If you look up sexual narcissism, this is just a very disgusting type of masculine. And his sisters and relatives are karmics. So everybody that we're speaking of here is somebody that draws their power from the external world, aka Satan. Let's just call it what it is. So somebody that's drawing their energy from the spirit realm, from the God frequency, from goddess, from any goddess, he's confused. He's like, what is this? What goddess is she? Goddesses? What? He don't know what's going on. Where is she getting her energy from? He's confused. Angels? Goddesses? Huh? He's completely lost. He has no idea what's going on. He has no idea why you're not subdued. He has no idea why you're not on your knees. He has no idea why you're not calling him back, begging to get back into a cesspool of abuse, because he is a man and a woman needs a man. How he treats you is neither here nor there. He's a man. You need a man. And you don't want to be seen as one of those no-gooders. So you're one of those nice women. So you don't want to be seen like you ain't shit. So I know you're going to call me and offer me some sex and $500 or a house or something, or you're going to take out a payday loan, something to make me happy. Because you know they out here playing themselves like that. So when you going to call me back? Hello? And all he hearing is that dial tone. Y'all remember when dial tone? See, these kids today will never really understand what it means to get hung up on. They hear that phone hit that hanger, and then hear that, if you would like to make a call. They don't know. They don't know what it means to get rejected out here. They catching it easy. They just get silence. Baby, you used to hear slams. You used to hear dongs. You used to hear that. You used to hear, if you would like to make a call, please hang up and try again. They don't know nothing about that, okay? These kids getting off easy in every way, okay? The Magician, okay? The Magician. This man has been sitting around out here, okay, in hopes, okay, that he's going to find an opportunity to take action, that you're going to see him for who he really is. You do see him for who he really is. But he doesn't think that you know who he really is. He thinks you think he's somebody else. Okay? He thinks that you don't have the knowledge on him. He thinks you have counterfeit knowledge on him. He's a man, you're going to think he's a god, you're going to think he's great. It don't work like that, okay? You see the truth in him, you've had a lot of insight on him, and more than anything, you come with a lot of spiritual insight and knowledge and power of your own, and you just don't need his foolishness. You already had some God energy in yourself when he got there. So you were so full when he showed up that it's just not a lot of space in you for his fuckery. It's just not. It's just not. And it's not something that he really knows how to cope with, because it's not something that he's used to seeing. Okay? It's just not something that he's used to seeing. He's someone that's more accustomed to, you know, well, desperation. Women that come from a space of desperation, and they will literally do anything to get back into his good graces, to get back into, oh my God, please take me back, okay? This man comes from a space of being quick-tempered, okay? Period. And he gets away with it. Vengeful. He gets away with it. Resisting change. This man is not going to change. He's not somebody with these problems that's like, oh my God, is that who I am? No, he's cool with this. He doesn't see any reason to change. All he has to do, he feels like the remedy for him being who he is to just get a woman who is a good woman, because she's not going to leave, because she's never going to give up. That's what you do. You just get some sucker that says, there's got to be a way we can make this work, even though there is no way you can make it work, but she's going to stay no matter what. That's his answer to the problem. Okay? He's uncompromising. He's unyielding. Okay? This isn't a man that's going to change or be saved. Okay? He's superficial. What did I say? He's all about the earth realm. This is a man that is very satanic. He's not, you have to at some point go to God to get change. He's not doing that. Why would he do that? Okay? And he's obsessive. This is why he's still sitting around waiting for you to come back. You gone. He just got the memo. Like, you may have been going at this point for either weeks or months, and this man is just catching it. Like, wait, she gone? He just been sitting there waiting for you to call back. He been checking his phone every day. Like, I know today is the day. Today is the day. It's never crossed his mind. Like, baby, that lady ain't calling you back. What the fuck is you talking about? Okay? Boundaries. This man set boundaries in his mind by pushing you out. When you tried to hold him accountable, or he did something and you walked out, he was setting boundaries by not calling you back. He didn't respect your boundaries. You were setting a boundary by saying, hey, I'm not putting up with that. I'm leaving. This man was setting a boundary in his mind by letting you know that you walking out or you trying to make me act right is not going to be tolerated. You will have to come crawling back to me. You will have to pay a bill to get back over here. And you will have to come up off of some booty draws or something like that if you ever want to speak to me again. This is what he thought he was doing. So you can imagine his shock when the phone just don't ring no more. He didn't realize you were moving on from him. He thought he was letting you know that you telling him some shit about himself ain't going to be tolerated. And in order for you to get back, because surely you're going to come back because you're weak and gullible, and you're going to try to come back to make the relationship work. And then when you come back to try to make the relationship work, he was going to make it hard for you to get back. You're going to have to pay. You're going to have to eat crow. You're going to have to humiliate yourself. You're going to have to do all types of shit. And you're going to be willing to do it, because a woman would do anything to keep a man. This is the type of thing we're talking about here. I'm just letting you know. Okay? Compulsive behavior. And we also saw obsessive. So this man can't stop checking your page. This man can't stop calling, asking people about you. This man can't stop showing up to maybe wherever it was, somewhere maybe y'all used to bump into each other. He driving through the shopping center parking lot, talking about, is she here? What's going on? Is she out here? He checking your Twitter. He checking your Snap. He checking your Facebook. He's checking to see if you posted any new content on YouTube. Okay? He checking anywhere you might be. He checking your IG. He checking his text messages. He might have you blocked, but he checking the hell out that blocked folder. Like, she ain't text me yet? What's going on? And it's been a period of time. It's been a period of time. This man might have told himself, I know I'm going to hear something from her within 2 months. And now it's been 4. And he like, wait a minute. Okay, he's spooked now. Wait, she gone? Wait, whoa. It wasn't supposed to play out like this. This man's an idiot. He's an asshole. Like I said, at this point, it is his energy that's weighing heavier in this. You are not in it no more. Not like he is. You might be in it in that there's a little sadness, like, damn, I'm sorry. You know, I hate that that's who he is. You know, wow, that's unfortunate. But your energy left in this is shallow. It's yellow. It's kind of just like a vibrant of, you know, that's fucked up. But I'm still happy. I'm still light, and I'm still going on with my life. His energy in this is red. It's burgundy, and it's heavy. Okay, it's burgundy. It's heavy, and it's still sitting here like it's oppressive. It's a very oppressive masculine energy that was still hoping to have opportunity to continue to oppress. No, that's not, I didn't say that right. It's an energy that thought you were oppressed under it. It thought you were still under it, okay? This man is burgundy and black. That's the color of his energy. And he thought that you were still under him. He had no idea the relationship was over. And now that he is realizing that he is energetically just standing around in a vacant parking lot by himself, how is he feeling, spirits? Because he's starting to catch on now. You've been going so long and your energy is so removed that he's starting to realize, like, oh, whoa, wait a minute. What happened here? Okay. I mean, this is somebody that I get the vibe like there was no reason for you to stay in this. He was offering absolutely nothing. He tricked you back into the relationship by pretending to have changed, and then is acting like, well, I know you're going to try to come back and fix this. Fix what? Okay. So let's see. Because this dude, the narcissism is just dripping. Okay. So spirit seeking clarity. What is this man feeling now that this woman has just completely disconnected and is energetically even so disconnected that he's feeling it like, oh, she's gone. Okay. Okay, Two of Swords in reverse. It is as though this man, what I just said, literally just took his blinders off. And, or say you have your back turned to a room and you know all the time the person is in the room about to tap you on the shoulder, and finally you realize, like, wait, and you turn around and realize the room is empty. That's where this man is now. He just took the blinders off and is like, Michelle, and turn around and like, she gone. Okay, so he's just now having that moment of realizing, for whatever reason, the shift, it's been an energetic shift where the divine is allowing him to feel and see. She's not here, bro. Okay? Carla is gone. Okay? He is just now catching it, baby. Nina is not here. Okay? If you were confused, if you didn't know what was going on, baby, Pasha pulled off a while ago. Yeah. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know it's a shock, baby, but Sheena gone. Sheena is, yeah, it was about 30 minutes. I saw her. She was in her, she was in a red Nissan. She pulled, it was right around 35th. I saw, yeah, she sped around the corner, as a matter of fact. It was right around the corner. Yep. I saw, you seen her too, didn't you, Ty? Yeah, we seen her. She pulled out. She pulled out just a little while. Yeah, she pulled out just a little while ago. Yep. She did. No, she did, yeah. Nope, she didn't even ask us about you. She just pulled out. Yep, she left. Yeah, she cut the corner too. It looked like she was real sure about it. She didn't even stop at the stop sign. She just leaned into it and she hit a sharp left. Yeah, it's been a minute. She hit the E-way and she did about 90 on up out of here. I'm sorry to have to tell you. Yeah, she gone, bro. She gone. Yeah, it's one of those. And he just now hearing about it. He is just now hearing about it. And really catching it. Like, oh, wow. Okay, this man is just now really getting the memo. Okay. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. And he still has like an interest, okay? Like Page of Cups. He's still feeling some kind of way. Like, wait a minute. So this man's heart is broke now. Are you fucking kidding me? You got this is a joke. This man's heart is broke now. Because this man was standing there with, like, whatever the last blowout was or situation was, and you walked off, you walked off. However it ended, even if it was him that so-called was like, don't talk to me no more. Whatever happened, it was clear that you were going. It wasn't like you didn't, like I said, you peeled out hard. Like you hit the gas. And he actually didn't think you were going. This is how arrogant and much of an idiot this man was. You were like, okay, boss. And he still was like, just standing there with his arms folded like, I know she finna come back over here and get her some of this. You didn't act like you was coming back. It wasn't a situation where you said, well, I'm just going to give you 2 weeks to think about it. It wasn't that. You was like, I'm gone, Shannon. Like you didn't even play it off. You was just like, well, you know what? If you don't want to do this, it's all good. Like then we won't do it. And somehow he's still been sitting there waiting. So now his heart is broken because he had been sitting there waiting. Okay. And now he realizes that you could give a fuck about being seen as a Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups comes through here in reverse. He thought that for the sake of who you are, that's what he was dependent on. You want to be seen as a Queen of Cups so bad. You want to be seen as this sweet, oh, I'm so sweet, I'm so kind, that you were just going to come right back. You was like, I don't care about any of that. Like whatever that little fit was you just had where you talked to me any old kind of way and you put me down and you dogged me out. That was enough for me. I'm going to move on with my life. I don't care to be friends with somebody that would treat me like that. This man really didn't think you would hold him accountable for this. This man thought that you just wanted a man so bad. Any woman would want a man so bad that you was just going to come crawling back. And that did not happen. So now this man is just now really seeing what happened. He's just now seeing that you have turned a blind eye to him. Okay, 2 of Swords in the upright. And that you stuck with it, okay? Hangman, you turned a blind eye to him. You got out the way. You are not taking any additional action towards him. The Magician in the reverse. So now this man is like, oh, she's not coming back. Now he's thinking about, can he take any additional actions towards you? But he has no plans. At this point, he doesn't know what plan he can make because he realizes now for the first time how you must really feel about him. He didn't know that. He's just now realizing how you must really feel about him. So now what do I do? Now he's stuck. He never made any plans to come back to you because he didn't think you was going to hold him accountable for all that shit he was just doing. He was just doing what he wanted to do because I can do what I want to do because I know she want me. So it never crossed his mind that, well, wait a minute. What if you showing your ass and this lady says, yeah, I don't do asses being shown. So I'm going to leave you to it. And, go to hell. And then what would you do to get her back? He didn't have a plan because it never occurred to him that you were the type of woman that would just hop in your little red Nissan and get the fuck on. It never crossed his mind that you were that kind of girl. So because it never crossed his mind that you were that kind of girl, he's in a bad way now. He's in a really bad way now. Because now what? How do I get her back now? What am I supposed to do now? How do I get her attention now? Oh no, right? Because he can't rely on, I got it made, I can do whatever I want to do. She's going to put up with anything. Because as long as you keep calling back begging, obviously it sends a signal that he can do anything he wants. He can go anywhere he wants. He can be with anyone he wants to be with. And he can talk to you any kind of way. He can abuse you. He can take your money. He can be a freak dog. He can do whatever he wants to do because you're going to sit there. You're going to take it. You're going to allow it. You're never going to speak up for yourself. You're never going to stand up for yourself because you have this misguided belief that it is a woman's job to fix a man's wrongs, to mop over his faults, to make it appear that things are okay when they're not, to make look steady what is rickety, to make look firm what is broken. So now that he knows that you treat a broken man like he's broken, treat a rickety man like he's rickety, treat a liar like he's a liar, treat a loser like he's a loser, how does a loser, rickety, just broken, phony represent himself? He can only represent himself if you represent him for him by pretending that he's worth fighting for. If you don't pretend he's worth fighting for, Two of Wands in reverse, how does he make a plan to come back? He has nothing to stand on. He showed you who he was, or rather who he is not, and you treated him accordingly. Page of Cups in reverse. So now this man is upset with you. Page of Cups, or disillusioned or hurt. That's better. By you, Page of Cups in reverse. He's hurt by you because he feels like you're making him have to feel a way. You're making him feel butterflies in his stomach. You're forcing him to have a feeling about you when he doesn't want to. He is very upset with you right now. Three of Pentacles in the upright. You know, he's very upset. He feels like whatever network he has around him, he's now going to go to them and try to say, well, you know, this is it. It fell apart. It's an ending. You know, everything fell apart. Y'all, she dropped me. She just threw me in the garbage. Now he's going to go to them and say that like you did him wrong. We always know, right? With any narcissist, no narcissist is a good narcissist without a smear campaign. That come with it. How could they be a narcissist without a smear campaign? So now this man is going to say, you know, he was trying to put into you and you didn't care, and you just drove off in your little red Nissan, the Chariot energy, and forgot all about him. He about to start that shit. Ten of Swords. Now he's about to go into heartbreak energy. Now keep in mind, Ten of Swords. This man is about to feel devastation. This is the devastation that he intended to use to manipulate you back into an abusive relationship. This Ten of Swords energy is what he thought you couldn't live through. This Ten of Swords energy is what he thought you would be too weak to withstand. This Ten of Swords energy is what he thought would be your energetic signal to chase him, to humiliate yourself, to demote yourself, to prostitute yourself in order to get back in his good graces. This Ten of Swords energy was basically going to be his whooping stick towards you. This Ten of Swords energy was what he planned to use to alchemize in order to get you to cheapen yourself and go from a divine to a karmic. Okay? So that he could control you and basically get you to basically become someone that he could pimp. He could take your sex and your money without putting anything into you. He was going to take you from a divine to just some little karmic that he's kicking around like some, you know, hoe because, oh, it's easy to do because she believes that she owes me something just because I'm a man. That same Ten of Swords energy has now reversed. If you don't take the bait, remember that always, in energetically speaking, occult wise, however you want to look at it, anytime somebody sends some foul wind your way, it may blow and it may stink. Okay, it may make you sick to your stomach, but if you don't swallow it, if you don't take it, it will return to sender. And they will have to deal with it. They will, that bullshit you sent me, you will have to swallow it. You will have to reckon with it. You will have to deal with it. This man sent the Ten of Swords your way. Straight warlock energy. So many of these men function in, and then they stand back and act like they didn't do nothing wrong. But this man was functioning in warlock energy towards you, and he sent a Ten of Swords energy towards you. Ten of Swords, let me tell y'all, let's talk about the Ten of Swords for a brief moment here. Let me tell y'all about the Ten of Swords, okay? The Ten of Swords Once we get to 10, we done been through it all. So let's go. We done went through the Ace of Swords, okay, which is truth, right? We done went past the King of Swords. The King of Swords, he's detached, he's cold, he's calculated, he's a thinker, right? We done went past the Two of Swords, which is blocked off, standoff, 10 toes down. I'm not even finna deal with my emotions. I'm finna do me. We done went through the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak. We done went through the Four of Swords, which is like, I'm laying back, I'm in meditation mode, I'm not dealing with it right now. We done went through the Five of Swords, which is competition, betrayal. We done went through the Six of Swords, which is about transitioning away from a lot of those things, which can land us to the Seven of Swords, which takes us into somebody that's cheating, being strategic, trying to get around this, that, or the third, to the Eight of Swords, which is somebody that could be being mentally tormented and blocked off into something, over to the Nine of Swords, where somebody is dealing with anxiety, stress, strain, can't sleep through the night, to the Ten of Swords, where somebody is flattened by their thoughts, nightmares, energies have taken them out, took them down to nothing but pain, anguish, heartbreak, and misery. Now, why is this important? It made me think of young Pharaoh. Why is this important? Because once we go all the way through all of those cards, once you get to the 10 is the culmination of all of those cards. So now you're dealing with all of those thoughts. That's why you're flattened. Your mind is overloaded. You're going through all of those emotions and all of those thoughts. Oh my God, I'm out of control. Oh, I'm flattened. You're now overloaded mentally. All of those thoughts have hit you at one time. The truth, trying to stick with the truth, the stress, the heartbreak. Oh, I'm trying to meditate on it and think about it, but I'm conflicted. I'm competing. I'm going through this and that, but I'm trying to transition, but I'm cheating. I'm lying. I'm blocked. I'm anguished. I'm out. I'm flat. I can't take it. It's too much. It's bad luck. I can't handle it. That's the point where shit has become too much. That's the type of energy this man tried to leave you in. He wanted what he did. He wanted the abuse and then his sudden absence or freak out or rage or curse out or silent treatment to put you in a position where all of the thoughts of what had happened between y'all would become so much for you that you would be flattened and flatlined, and that emotion, that Ten of Swords, all those knives in your chest of all the thoughts and all the stress would be so heavy for you that you would come crawling back because you would not be able to take that emotional load. It would be too much on your mind. It would be too much on your heart. It would be too much on your soul, and you would come back. Oh, I can't take it. Please take me back. And he would be able to capitalize on your mental weakness, on the fact that you have limited mental fortitude, on the fact that you could not take the onslaught of mental stress and strain that comes with a Ten of Swords moment. All of those thoughts hitting you at one time, all of it, the truth of what happened, the betrayal, the stress, the transition. Oh, I'm melting. And rather than melt and go down like a G and come back up as a soldier, reborn, you was just going to call him back and beg for him to take you back. But you didn't do that. You stood in yours. For you, Ten of Swords is the moment where you get into your 10 toes down. You let it burn. Shout out to Usher. Okay? And you came back up resurrected. See, what you did was you got into a Kali energy. Shout out to the goddess Kali. You got into a Kali energy where you allowed it to burn you all the way down. You let that Ten of Swords burn you down to nothing. And then you came back up reborn and brand new. Now you don't need them. You don't care. Whatever pain or agony you felt, you allowed it to be something that regenerated you. You allowed it to alchemize you. Now you don't need them at all. And once that burned you down to the ground and you showed the universe, I can burn, I can stand these flames of fire, it's no problem. Give me 10 flames, then I'm just going to burn out because I'm not going back over there. Then at that moment that you survived it, at that moment that you took that mental anguish, at that moment that you showed the universe, baby, I'm a whole God out here. I can take it. Burn me. At that point, it was a test. You got tested. Okay? The devil tried to test you. At that moment that you got tested, everything returned to sender. So now the Ten of Swords is on his steps. You sent it over here. You thought that I wouldn't be able to make it? Oh, baby, I ate that 10 of swords. Baby, I swallow swords. Huh? I swallow swords. Sword eating contest. Now, let's see, can you eat them? My guy. You sent them over here? You thought I was weak? Baby, I swallow them swords down and throw them back at you. You was throwing swords back like you was in a circus. Throwing swords back like they was darts. And now this man is feeling all them swords because you're a divine. So you understood how to alchemize that energy. It's nothing to you. Okay? We know the gods resurrect. We know Jesus was actually crucified and still resurrected. It's nothing. What you mean? What you mean? You sent some swords over this way. Okay, Ann. That hurt my feelings. Okay. See, this man, we saw that sexism early on. This man don't even realize it's divine. A divine is built like that because he used to dealing with karmics. So this man thought, wait till these 10 swords hit her. And you was like, wait till these 10 swords hit you. Now they didn't hit him. They made it back. I get the feeling they made it back in 90 days. Them 10 of swords went around in about 3 months, maybe 4. And this man has gotten, all the swords had just enough time to make it back because you burned through. All you did was get better. You was like, okay, you tried it. I see you. You tried it. The end. So now this man is sitting stuck over there. Now he has to feel it. That's how it goes. You know, the ditch you dig for someone else. That's not only something that applies to the physical. That also applies to the metaphysical. Okay? Out here digging these metaphysical ditches. Okay? Judgment in reverse, baby. Church bells ring when the judgment card comes through the building. Now, this man now was dead. Judgment is against him. 10 of Swords energy. And now, things are falling back to sleep for him. We see now when the judgment card is reversed, there is no awakening. This man is going down. Commitment is leaving him. This man really believed that he was about to get... Look, do y'all see this? This man actually thought he was about to get into a commitment with you. Do you believe that? How you treat somebody like that and you thought y'all was about to get into a commitment? This man thought he was about to go into a lifelong situation with you. Did you see how he was treating you? This man thought that he was about to go into a lifelong situation with you. And now what he thought, he's realizing now. This is why he's in a 10 of Swords. He realizes now. It has hit him. Judgment in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse. It ain't gonna happen, Captain. It's just now catching his eye like, oh, bruh, I done fucked up. This lady don't, oh, you mean she gonna keep living without me? Whoa. This is news to this idiot. He's been released. He thought he was going to have security, stability with you. This man had no idea you would move on from him. I can't stress that enough. That's why I keep saying it, because it keeps resonating with me in the spirit. This man he never considered in a million years that you would just be like, fuck you. It never crossed his mind. Do you hear me? It never crossed his mind. It didn't matter that he was being abusive. It didn't matter that he was being hurtful. It didn't matter that he was dishing out silent treatments or moments of anger or sexual misconduct, whatever he was over there doing. It didn't matter. You ain't going nowhere. You need a man. You want me. You love me. You dedicated to me. It just hit him. He has been terminated. And this man is losing it now. He's in a position of anger. He's impatient. Now he's feeling every emotion he wished upon you. Okay? You were supposed to be sitting around running crazy, blood pressure up, calling friends and family, losing your man. Oh my God. Where is he? What's going to happen? This is what he wanted for you. This is how he was going to control you. This was the leash. This was the noose. This is how he was going to get over on you. Okay? This is how he was going to get over on you, y'all. This is how he was going to get over on the collective. By allowing you to basically demote yourself. My, how things have changed. Okay? Now, all of the energy rests beneath the feminine. Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Now the feminine is in control of this. This has now become a goddess-led situation. You have become so exalted now. This man is now just completely destroyed. He's where he was all the time, okay? He didn't know. He's telling himself some bullshit. But this is where this man has been all the time, okay? This is where this man belongs, at the bottom of the barrel, okay? This is now a situation that focuses on the feminine, period. Goddess energy is over this situation. The Ace of Pentacles in the upright, the World in the upright, the Nine of Cups in the upright, period. This is a divine-led situation. This is a goddess-led situation. Five of Wands in reverse. No contest. The divine has risen, okay? The God has risen. The goddess has risen. The goddess is now over this situation, okay? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And she has decided to drop him off, okay? He has been dropped off. He has been left behind. It is what it is. It is what it is. This man is in an archaic state of mind. Obviously, right? He's in a very archaic state of mind. He has no clue what year we're in. This is 2024. He's still thinking women are, in covered wagons or something like that. Okay, and it shows. His fortune has been reversed. There was a moment in time where this man actually could have moved forward with you, because remember, when this starts, you did believe in him. And this man took your belief in him. We see child magical. Remember, that's where we started. This man took your belief in him as proof that he could do whatever he wanted to do. Whatever glimmer that was in your eye at the beginning, and it was a glimmer in your eye because you said innocent until proven guilty. That's rational. But this man is irrational. And in his mind, that glimmer that was in your eye at that time told him that, oh, I got it. You know what I'm saying? I got it. I got her. This is it. She's never going to see through me. She's going to chase me for life. There's a very for life energy attached to this. This man thought that he had it and he was going to have it for life. Okay. Six of Pentacles in reverse. You were going to consistently pour more into him than he was ever going to pour into you. He believed this is where it was going to go. He was going to burden you. He was comfortable with the idea of burdening you. He actually came to burden you because he believes that men burdening women is the way that it goes. Seven of Swords in reverse, okay? He was going to burden you and you were going to do everything in your power to not see it, okay? To cover up his cheating, to cover up his lying, to cover up the fact that he wasn't shit, to make sure that the relationship remained in a period of rebirth, to cover up and accept all the grief. Five of Cups energy, okay? You were going to always tell him the truth. You were going to always be honest and honorable because you're a good person. You were going to always be the person that carried the most of the load. Two of Pentacles, okay? We know them scales are uneven as hell on that Two of Pentacles. He was going to always be the low frequency individual and you were always going to be the high frequency individual. This is what he believed is supposed to happen with men and women. Women are supposed to be the gods. Women are supposed to, if a woman is not in God frequency, she should be shamed. If a man is not in God frequency, he's just being a man. And as long as you believe that, he can control you with no problem or issue because he can always say to you, you're supposed to be this. You're supposed to be forgiving. You're supposed to be accepting. You're supposed to be honest. You're supposed to be willing to come back. You're supposed to be a wife. You're supposed to overlook that. And this is what he thought when he came into the situation. His intentions were to control you in that way. He was going to control you with you know, virtuous, the whole virtuous woman scripture, the Proverbs, even though this man is low frequency and demonic as hell. But that doesn't matter. He's a man. So when you say to him, hey, you know, you were lying to me, you were missing, what's going on? You were supposed to pay this for me. You were supposed to, it's a man being a man. You're supposed to accept that and expect that. But you're supposed to be virtuous. You were supposed to be home. You were supposed to be, see, this is what he thought he was about to do with your life. So this man's ego was completely destroyed. Just so you know. The sun in reverse, baby. This man finna go to bed and stay there. Okay? This man is finna go to bed. This man's sick to his stomach. Okay? This man is sick to his stomach. He's in a position now where he's not grounded. You know, you really got him in his head right now. Okay? This 8 of Cups in reverse. This man is kind of being pulled away from all the things he thought he was walking towards, the direction he thought he was sending you in. He's now going in that direction. So he's in his head real heavy. Okay? His ego is destroyed and he's just sitting around kind of asking himself, how the fuck did this happen? What did I just say? How did he end up being made a fool of? How did he become the fool? How did I 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 become the fool? Like he's stuck. How did she make a fool of me? And I'm going to tell you something else. This man thinks you manipulated him into that position. He's not going to take responsibility for the fact that his sexist politics and idiocy placed him in that position. He did it himself. His own ignorance. See, again, you didn't do anything to the man. With the divine, we don't have to do nothing to nobody. All we have to do is be divine. And they're going to sling shit at us. It's just going to come back to them. We don't have to do it. I don't have to lay no black magic on you, my guy. You're going to lay black magic on yourself. Because I have protection. I have divine covering. And I also have the eyes to see. I saw you coming. So as long as I saw you coming, all I have to do is sit here and just keep sitting here. You're going to get you yourself. You're going to do you in. I don't have to do nothing else. You're going to do it to you. He doesn't realize that. How did he get made a fool of? Because he threw 10 swords in your direction. You saw the 10 swords coming. You ate them 10 swords up. And them 10 swords turned around and started flying back to their sender. He sent them out. You didn't send them out. You was minding your business. You came with love and light. He came with 10 swords. Now the 10 swords just said, well, since it's nothing for us to do here, she ate these 10 swords up. She just went up in flames and resurrected as a phoenix. Now she got her mind straighter than she did when the story started. Guess we got to go back over here to Brian's dumb ass. And he telling himself, how did she end up hitting me with 10 swords? Them your swords. Loser. Ace of Pentacles. Okay? Again, he's asking himself, how did the goddess energy end up running this situation? You gave me the swords. Okay? How did she end up out of grief? Why is she sitting on social media smiling in the baddest dress I ever seen? And I swear she done went down 2 sizes. And when did she get that new hair color? And is that a new dress, new shoes? And who is that new dude she with? And I heard she was seen in a black Nissan. When she get that? And when did she start using swords? I never used them. I just threw you back yours. I never did nothing. I just slung your swords back across the street and continued to level up. I didn't do nothing to you. I didn't have to do nothing to you. I'm not an abuser. I never became an abuser. I never allowed you to reduce me. And I'm speaking for the collective here. I never allowed you to reduce me to a black heart like the one that you have. Didn't have to. Your black heart just did what black hearts always do. They start eating up the sender. What you put out, people don't believe it. They try to act like karma's a myth. You know, whatever it takes to get people to switch over to a satanic agenda. But it is the truth. You get back what you put out. People don't want to believe that. They want to say it's corny. They want to act like it's just some Dr. Seuss talk. Shout out to Dr. Seuss. God rest the dead. Okay? But it is not that. It is not that. It's real. And when you sling filth out into the universe, you sling swords at good people, you sling swords at the divine energies, they don't have to do nothing. That energy is just going to come back to you, okay? So this man slang this nonsense at you and is now actually standing back mad, talking about, why she do me like this? I didn't do nothing to you. I didn't have to. You did yourself in. Being a bad person does have a price, as much as bad people hate to hear that, okay? So this man is sitting back in his feelings. He's trying to figure out now how it is that now he's in the Ten of Swords and you're in the Five of Cups in reverse, meaning that you are without grief, okay? This man's trying to figure out how you ended up out of grief. This man just knew that you not being seen as the pretty Queen of Cups princess would leave you in grief. That was ignorant in the first place, okay? So now this man wants to know, how is it that you're out of grief, okay? This man is now feeling cold and detached from the connection, and he can't even feel his emotions right now. This man done went numb, y'all, because he see that you wasn't who he thought he was, who he thought you were, okay? I am embarrassed by my actions and feel disgusted with myself. Right. He feels disgusted now that he realizes he made a damn fool of himself. I cannot support your actions. It's too much for me to deal with. Yeah. Now that he sees that you leveled up, like he's looking and hearing the talk and the rumors and seeing that you really just are still smiling and went on with your life. Okay? Or this is a situation where somebody is seeing you for the first time a couple of months after it went down and you look great. They was thinking they was going to see you broke down, toe up. You look amazing. Okay, or they heard something amazing. Like, yeah, you know, they doing this now. They can't believe it. They like, what? What? They can't believe it. Okay? It's too much for them to deal with. Like, wait a minute. They just went on with life? Are you kidding me? They can't handle this. They can't handle it. They cannot handle this. Okay? It's something they just can't handle. There's a big hole in my heart that I cannot fill on my own. Oh, now they feel an absence and a void of your presence. I guess so. I guess so. It's not like they ever planned to be without you. They thought they had you locked down. Treating somebody like garbage and thought you had them locked down. Ain't that something? This situation has become very difficult for me to manage mentally. It is draining me. Understand, that is Ten of Swords energy. So we just got some confirmation there. It's killing this man. He can't believe it. Remember, this is everything he thought you would feel. And statistically, okay, it's too late. I moved on and do not wish to reconnect. That is your energy, but right now this man is trying to tell himself that, well, I don't care no way. I don't care. This man is sick. We see it all through these cards, but now he's trying to take that approach. Man, I didn't want her no way. Yes, he did. And statistically, we've seen it a million times. By the time a woman heals from something and it's just like, you know what, I'm good. That's the point that men tend to go into sadness. Because at first they think they don't care. They might even think you're coming back, which is what this idiot thought. And now he's catching that fade, okay? Now he's trying to tell himself he doesn't care. Maybe this man is destroyed. I cannot be vulnerable with you. I would rather hide in the darkness before I let you see inside of me. Yeah, this man is sitting over there hiding. I cannot give you what you want or deserve. I'm sorry. He never could. I feel abandoned by you and it is triggering my childhood traumas. We know it is because he thought that everybody was like his goofy ass mama. No one else makes me feel the way you do, but I'll take it to the grave before I tell you, well, you know what? That's fine because wasn't nobody finna come back over there with you no way. Okay? So what happens next? Wasn't nobody finna come back over there and get a spoonful of that shit that you over there passing out. So what happens next? Closing messages, Spirit. What happens next? People out there over there handing out garbage, talking about, I ain't even gonna talk to you no more. Well, nobody want to talk to you. What happens next, Spirit? The High Priestess, okay? Again, we see that divine energy doing what it's supposed to do. 10 of Wands in reverse. We see burdens have been lifted from you. Of course, you got rid of him. The Devil in reverse, baby. You have been freed from his little bewitchment. We knew that when we saw that 10 of Swords reverse. Baby, you are free. Free as a bird. Free as the wind. Okay? This warlock has failed with this little assignment he called himself coming over there with. Okay? 9 of Swords in reverse, baby. You are free. Free as the wind. Free as a bird. Okay? I'm like a bird. I want to fly away. Okay? Shout out to Nelly Furtado. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. However, okay, there is a reversal of fortunes coming. Spirit, tell us more about this. Okay? Who is it coming for? What's T? 4 of Cups, okay? You refuse the offer, okay? You refuse this man's offer because you might realize that you might not. Even though this was some BS, this man was offering you a lifetime offer. It was a lifetime offer of shit, but it was a lifetime offer. You might be saying right now, like, how he was offering me a lifetime of that? Yes, girl. A lifetime of that. Yes, girl. A lifetime of that. I know you had to think, I had to say it twice because I know you was like, what? A lifetime of that. I'm not kidding. Okay? The Fool in reverse. You refuse the offer. And that is when this man's fortunes reverse. Because the Fool in reverse, this man now is drowning in his emotions. Okay? This man is drowning in his emotions. This man was feeling like he was going to be an emperor, a czar, a major controlling force in your life in the years to come. Yeah, that didn't happen. That's what he thought was going to happen. Okay, so this man is completely discombobulated at this point. He's going to have to try to figure out how to recalibrate because Temperance, okay? Recalibrate because you have become, or the goddess energy period, once that took over Ace of Pentacles, once that took over Ace of Pentacles and upright, once that took over the situation, he's out of sorts now. He doesn't really know what to think, what to feel, because he didn't see that coming. This man is like lost. It's like he got kicked off the bridge, okay? The Fool in reverse, this fool is now, he's in the water drowning now. He's no longer just happy, I'm gonna jump off the bridge and start a new journey. No, he fell prey to the journey he was trying to start. Okay, he played himself. Okay, so this Ace of Pentacles in reverse places you in a space of peace and justice. Okay, this was karma. This is the way it should have gone. This thing should have reversed. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This thing should have reversed. There should have been a reversal of fortune because this man was attempting to come through and steal from you your peace, steal from you your divinity, steal from you your goddess energy, steal from you your good fortune, steal from you your divine inheritances that are coming through in 2024. He was coming through trying to take these things from you, okay? And now there's been a reversal of fortune, and what happened with him was that he fell into a hole, the Fool in reverse, for trying to do this. Okay, what little temperance, what little leveling of life that he did have, what little, you know, shit was just going how it was going for him that he did have, he has set himself back. He has set himself back by trying to orchestrate something against the divine, okay? 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. Now he's in a completely uneven situation now. Now what he did have, he doesn't have, okay? When he came to you, he had a little something. Now he doesn't have anything. And in the future, y'all, this man might try to come back over here, okay? I'm letting you know now. Knight of Cups. In the future, Knight of Cups. There he is. Knight of Cups energy, okay? Remember, these are closing messages, so this is what Spirit wants you to know. In the future, this fool tries to come back that way. Knight of Cups energy. 8 of Wands in the reverse. Okay, you're not trying to hear it. This man tries to come over there. You're not trying to hear it, but this man may actually try to talk marriage. He might not be trying to talk marriage. He is going to try to talk marriage. 4 of Wands, 8 of Cups. That's how desperate this man is going to be. The Chariot in reverse. This man is going to try to tell you, I'm not going anywhere. If you just let me back in this time. 4 of Wands, 10 of Cups. I'll give you a family. If you want a baby, I'll give you a baby. If you want a ring, I'll give you a ring. Here you go. Here's a ring. What do you want? What do you need? What you want? I give you what you want, what you need. He's going to start talking real. Okay. Hey, I'm not trying to leave. I'm trying to be right here. Okay. Knight of Cups. I'm trying to be right here. What you want? I'm right here. Four of Wands, Ten of Cups. That's all he gonna be talking about. You may not be listening, but that's all he got to talk about. Hey, look, that might be what you get. You get a proposal in a text message or, a DM. Because, you might not be talking to him. So he try to send you something. Voicemail. You know how you got somebody set up to go straight to voicemail? That might be the voicemail. Please marry me. Marry me. Eight of Swords in the reverse, okay? This man is going to try to do this to get himself out of his own mental imprisonment. Do I have to propose to her to get her back? Look, trying to get himself out of his own mental imprisonment. Eight of Swords in reverse. Nine of Swords in reverse. This man is trying to get himself out of his own mental imprisonment. Ten of Pentacles in the upright. So he promises you a legacy. Look, it'll be forever this time. I'm off that narcotic now, anime. I mean it now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on, anime. And the record company said they tried to put me in jail. He gonna come back on some of that Ike Turner. I remember Ike came back. He was trying to talk strong when the record company was on his ass. Okay? This man is trying to come back and get himself out of mental enslavement. Okay? Three of Cups in the reverse. Okay? This man is gonna tell you he gonna let them karmics go. Not the narcotic, but them karmics. This man gonna tell you he's trying to let them narcotics go. If he has a previous commitment, maybe there was another woman in the past, or there was somebody you understand him to be committed to. He gonna say, I'm letting her go too. I'm letting the hoes go. I'm letting that. I get the divorce. We separated now. You understand me? But I get the paperwork right away. Don't listen to nothing he say, because he'll say anything to try to get himself, to get you back into believing in him. That's how he is. He just talks. Page of Swords, okay? This man is going to try to fight. Defense, here's my sword. Come on, please. Okay? He just wants you to get back into a spirit of hope. He wants you to hope and believe again. Okay? Okay? He wants you to hope and believe and get into a spirit of truth. Once again, okay? He's going to try to make you feel like this is the truth. This, what we have is truth. It's real. This is what I'm hearing, y'all. This is what he wants you to feel like. Ooh, you're like the sun. Y'all remember that one? Chasing all of the rain away. That's what he wants you to think. You bring brighter days. He wants you to believe it. He wants you to be that in love with him. This man wants all of your trust, because y'all know that's a real live love song right there. This man wants all of your trust. This man wants you to see him as the love, like a Knight of Cups, a Knight of Cups, a Knight of Love, a true soldier of love. The man with your heart, I've got your heart on my sleeve, and my heart is on my sleeve for you. He's going to try to come back and pitch himself like that. This man may come back to you dressed in all black with roses or something, or he may start sending you love songs. This man wants you to see him as the most romantic person. He might come back to you talking about my first love. Like, I'm hearing these songs. This man wants you to see him in a whole new light. Okay, I'm seeing love at the skating rink, and what was the other one? Don't disturb this groove. Okay, this the mood he wants you to have, because the feeling so real. This man wants you to be like, I know you in love with me. Okay, he's gonna really try to pour it on, because you see that last bout, that wasn't enough. And it's a weird thing. It's like, technically, because you bounced on him, you're gonna get more out of him this time. That is some crazy shit. He realizes he got to go harder. Like, that didn't work. That didn't get her, okay? He wants you to feel like there is a lot of deep romance happening between y'all. It's a movie. It's a fairy tale. All this stuff is going on, but we still see an injustice. We still see manipulation. Justice in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. Okay? Four of Wands. But baby, this man is trying to get you to that marriage. This man might actually start going to the skating rink. Do y'all remember that? For those of y'all, well, you know they back at the skating rink now. Y'all see Usher out there skating, trying to get that back going. The skating rink is back popping. But it was really, really popping. For those of y'all that might have been like, you know, maybe you was adult. If you was an adult in the 80s, I wasn't. Or maybe you was a teenager in the 80s, I wasn't. But for those of y'all that was along back then, the skating rink was popping. Like all them songs was good skating rink songs. You know what I'm saying? For those of y'all that was like age appropriate to actually be on a skate at that time in the 80s, y'all know those were skating rink times. If you was grown enough to do it in the 80s, those were skating rink times. Okay, people was in the rink heavy. Like my mom and them was in the rink heavy in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? They was like popping, and them love songs, you know, SOS band and all that type of stuff was killing them. And it's like it's making a comeback. It's skate culture, like especially like no shade to any other culture, but black skate culture. Oh, that's some beautiful, like it's a lot of love stories been born in black skate culture. So this man might actually try to, I'm hearing this man might actually try to like take you into the black skate culture. He's going to try to create some kind of beautiful illusion this time. Like he's not going to come, because that didn't work. That whole, man, I just lay on my ass and you love me. That didn't get it. That didn't cut the mustard. So this time around, if you listen at all, this man is going to like, he's going to dig deep. Y'all, I literally just saw a man's hand dig down in some soil, down deep, like past his wrist up to his elbow, and bring up a handful of soil. Okay, this man is going to dig deep to prove his point this time. Hold on, why is this man doing all this? Because we see he's still manipulating. What is this for? To get to this 4 of Wands. What is this for? 4 of Wands in the upright at that. What is this for? Do y'all know I'm still hoarse from that cold I had back when? Y'all remember when I got sick? And I done had to get on an inhaler, y'all. And I just got the inhaler. Okay. These damn germs. I tell you. But that's all right. I'm still covered. Okay. Praise the Most High. I was still able to get back to it. Okay. Why is this man doing this? Spirit, we want clarity. What is this for the collective? 9 of Wands in reverse. King of Swords. This man may be an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. King of Swords. He also may be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. They always be clowning y'all. Y'all notice they show up clowning in readings all the time. Okay? Ace of Cups and the Tower. Why is this man doing this, y'all? Hold on, I'm going to pull one more. I see the answer, but I'm just going to pull one more. The Devil in reverse. This that you did right here, this moment that we're in right now, where you was like, you actually can go to hell, my guy. You just blew this man's mind. This is not an emotional man. This is a man that generally is uninjured and detached. And emotionally, you just put a hurting on this man. Ace of Cups and the Tower. You just put a hurting on this man that was so... This man is so shook. He's never experienced this before in his life. This man has never experienced this before in his life. Okay? And it made a huge spiritual impression on him. There also may be something else happening in this man's life that's making a huge spiritual impression on him. Okay? Something else may be making a huge spiritual impression on him. The Tower in reverse, okay? And the Lovers. Six of Pentacles in reverse. The Moon, okay? Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Don't nobody want this man no more. What he doing ain't working no more. Somebody might have walked out of this man's life. He's finding that nobody wants his stinking ass no more. He's just gone too far. Things are not working for him anymore. But something about the way that you just walked off from him, it hit this man. This man don't get hit like that. He has never been hit like that in terms of emotion. It's like you broke his heart for real. In a way that his heart is never broken. Okay? The results of his coming, this man is going to come after you. Y'all heard the love songs that came to me. Like, I haven't thought of some of them songs in quite some time. This man is going to really try to romance. I just keep hearing romance, romance, Jodeci, cry for you, okay? This man is going to try to romance you. I'm talking down on one knee. You know you're everything I knew. Or do, what was it? Oh, yeah, this man is going to try to romance you, okay? He's about to really go, he's going to lose his mind over you. He's going to go into like some type of state of delusion to try to romance you, okay? And the results of that, this man is going to go all out, okay? This man has been in a reverse 10 of Pentacles. So he's going to try to hold on to you to get some type of rebirth, put things out in the open, okay, as best he can. Because things have been dying off for him. Because he's been keeping secrets. Somebody walked out. Some woman walked out on his stupid ass. She took the kids. Okay? Because of his cheating and lying. And he feels like he can't really be there no more. He's trying to transition things in his life now. And meditate and free himself from that same that we told you. He's trying to get out of that Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay? Trying to get out of that King of Wands in reverse. This man is like he's trying to save himself because he's on the way down. He's trying to transition and defend himself from basically just not having shit. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So he's focused right now on trying to get out of a nightmare. He's trying to fight himself, compete to get out of a nightmare. Because his past left him in heartbreak energy. The way he's doing things left him in heartbreak energy. And he's now trying to run towards something, okay? He was just in a karmic situation. And he's trying to run towards Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups. He's trying to run towards some kind of love. Maybe this man's family fell apart. His world fell apart. And now he's trying to capture a new Ace of Cups. Child, I don't know that we give a fuck, okay? But this was what he trying. This man, when this man come back, this man gonna be on roller skates. Singing some Luther Vandross with some gardenias in his hand. Girl, y'all let me know how that go. Okay? If you have enjoyed this Divine Feminine Tarot Tea, please go ahead, like, share, subscribe. Okay? Hit the bell. If you want to be here every single time, me and the T team are over here getting it in with these good old tarot messages, okay? If you are looking for personal readings, please go ahead and hit me up at dftarottea@gmail.com. And as always, y'all, I will catch y'all maybe at the skating rink, y'all, because I want to see how this go. I might be down there waiting with my binoculars on, baby. I want to see what this man do.